This is Paul. Yeah. Risk. Risk. Yeah. Hazard, danger, exposure to mischance or peril. Yes. I can talk to the court at my own risk. Yeah. I told the judge that I didn't get any due process, that there was no personal service, it wasn't put in publication. Yeah. And the police department said, well, we tried to find him as if they didn't know who I was. Yes, yes. Now you've exposed yourselves to the chance of injury or loss. Yes. But I really think that you are going to lose everything. Now, for the professional sports teams that play in stadiums, yeah. Why don't you give me the actual contractual obligation? Because I like the idea, yes, of charging you. Yes. Now, I know the ownership dislikes it, but when you have to be a billionaire to own one of these football teams or basketball teams, you get me the ownership of all professional sports teams. Yeah. Because I'm going to charge you for the use of any and all city, yes, arenas to play basketball in. You're going to pay me. Ooh. Now, this releasing my sons to play basketball because of the risk pool, yeah. You can't issue a dissolution of marriage, yes, where the respondent didn't get a copy, yeah, and you didn't have the jurisdiction of the United Nations, yeah. And you can't issue a protection order where you serve somebody else, yes. And you can't obligate a mental health evaluation without having the jurisdiction of law. You can't renew it by minute order when the individual is found not guilty. Yes. And then you did not admit to the court that my record was expunged on Guam. Yeah. Now, every day I tell you that I want my sons. Yes. And you sat there and said you don't have to do anything. Now I'm telling you about the 2 billion people. Yes. That want water. Yes. And they want food. Yeah. And you have witnessed in your RCW's 48.62.031, yes, that authorizes any organization of local government entities organized, yes, for the purposes herein above, yes, specified to have certain powers and functions, yes. Now we're back to the functions of the entities known as governmental entities, yes, that are organized according to state and federal laws, yes. Now, I've told you today, I didn't know I was going to read this. Yes, yes. But you cannot obstruct the government administration. You just can't do it. Yes. Obstruction of justice, false evidence, obstructing government administration. These governmental entities, yes, they're known as government administration. See, any person known as a judge, a sheriff, a police chief, or any other employee of the United States government, yes, that is guilty of obstructing government administration, if you, the sheriff, and you, the police chief, yes, intentionally interferes by force, violence, or intimidation, or by any physical act with a public servant performing or purporting to perform an official function. Yes. Now, sheriff, you are obstructing government administration. Yes. My sons do not have the legal right to play basketball. Yes. They didn't have the legal right to play football. Yes. Because I informed you right now that all these entities that have entered into this agreement, yes, that have any knowledge of you issuing any fraud, yes, any fabricated evidence, yes, you are obstructing the government administration. Now this goes for the obstruction of any police officer, Seattle Police Department right now. Any constables that I emailed that you, Bill Benedict, said I was a mentally ill homeless man. Yes. Any sheriff's deputy or sheriffs, that goes for every county sheriff that I've emailed right now, that you said I was mentally ill for knowing that you were violating my rights as a citizen of the United States. Now, for all of you that said that the conservation rangers, yes, I emailed the actual rangers of the National Park Service. And I sent in the contact form, yes, because I thought that the National Park Service has an obligation. Now you're obstructing the governmental administration. Yes, yes. And you said, well, we can do it. And then there's the Washington State Patrol. Yes, the California State Patrol. the Nevada State Patrol, and every state patrol of the United States of America.